It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And the spotlight is on these Chiefs. Rocket on quarterback. He's going to have to air it.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy, let the offense unfold, trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Smith. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the man who played his college ball in Happy Valley. Greg, it's their rookie quarterback out of Penn State.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team. This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Open man, left side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down is Smith. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. And the Chiefs have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And their first down, Chiefs.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards. First down, Kansas City.
In the red zone now. He'll in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Gino. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A first down throw for Smith. He's going to run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Geno. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. To throw, Smith. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the Chiefs' 10-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Seahawks extend their lead to 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is caught by Quez Watkins.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, You can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Geno. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Holding offense.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. They tried the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Chiefs.
Back to the air one more time. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jaden Reed, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. It's Jaden Daniels with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jaguars get back above 500 as they move to 3-2 with the victory. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one pulled in by the tight end, Bellinger. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. It is 3rd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A give to Charbonnet. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he will have the Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Back is Smith. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action with Smith. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st down is Smith. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 2nd down. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Inside the On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Okay, I know that they're
short one
taking
there
them.
to Bellinger.
Smell it.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Patrick to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. And the first down on the Chiefs.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. His throw left side is complete. And the Chiefs are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got his big tight end, Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. He'll complete it to Barner. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up to the 42. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now
he gets free, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next to score, Chiefs 30, Seahawks 20.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5.
I love that big one. That's bigger.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Maybe that's what he is good.
Geno to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Smith in Jigba there for the catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Gino. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have the Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Smith now to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Big play. 3rd and 2. Now, Gino. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Calvin Austin. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll run. It's Henry. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back is Smith. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Smith. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. Open man, right side. He's got it. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.